Hi, good morning. This is Dr. Ballah. I thought to share this short inspiration this morning. I got it this morning, kind of written down. I wanted to be somewhere else. I miss, home so much this morning. I don't know where that feeling came from. And God just allowed me to rethink, and I remember this discussion that I had with one of my consultants a few years ago when I was an Indian doctor in OBGYN. And this just stuck to me so powerfully this morning, and it's lighting up my day, and I just thought it's good to share it this morning. I actually wanted to be in Liberia this morning. That's the location I wanted to be this morning. Like, I don't know why, but I just feel I wanted to be there. I miss my daughter so much this morning, and I just wanted to be in Liberia. And, but then this message just came to me, and I just quiet down and lighting up and got all the energies to move on. But this is what came to me so powerfully this morning, and I will share the location. I actually wanted to be in Liberia this morning. I'm here in China, in Guangzhou. So the message that came to me was, you're here, I placed you here for a reason. You're here not because you're very important with other people that are in different locations right now, or not because the other people in different locations are less important, but I position you here for a reason. And to be able to accomplish that reason, you have to be in this position at this time. And, I thought of what we discussed. I was making mention of a couple of years ago. One morning we were having rounds, and I should give the credit to him. Dr. Tapera is obstetric oncologist, and he brought this profound medical teaching, but articulated in a completely different way. The repetition was so different. He was talking about fertilization, right? He says, so what happened is that he was talking about the importance of the placenta and fetus. So when fertilization occurs, you have the different stages, the two cells and then the four cells. So there is this division occurring, right? So the fertilized egg divides into two cells, and four cells, and then 8 cells, 16 cells. So at the 34, 64 cells division stage, the blastocyte is formed. So when you have the outer covering, so that proliferated cells have the outer covering and then the inner cells. So what happens is that actually at the end we have a feature. So it's the same cell, the same DNA, the same makeup and everything, but the cells at the surface becomes the trophoblast that eventually becomes the placenta that provide all the nutrients and everything for this baby. So the cells that in the medium actually becomes the feature. So the only difference between the feature and the placenta is actually the presentation. But it's the same cell makeup, the same DNA, and the same everything. So you have, because of the location of these other cells in the middle, it becomes the feature. The location of the other cells at the surface becomes the trophoblast and the placenta. But what is so interesting about that, probably not interested in all that science, but what's interesting about that, at delivery, the fetus is delivered, and that's the baby, that is you, that is me, this is speaking, and the placenta is thrown into the trash. See DNA makeup, see everything. That placenta was also qualified enough to be taken home, to be celebrated, to grow up and become a doctor, engineer, somebody create a person. But that placenta was touched into the trash because of the location at the time when it became a placenta. And after a certain time, it became useless. And because of the location of the cells in the middle there, it begins to feature that baby and begins to do great things around the world. And so that just gave me so strong this morning that our location in life at certain times means so much. And it was a message that came so powerful to me that you are where you are at certain time for a reason. If you do not, position yourself well, if you do not consider that, and you locate yourself probably to your wrong place, you could boost, with all the values and all the things you have to offer, you could become a trash. But your location, your position at certain time where God placed you could mean so much that it could allow you to accomplish so much and continue to accomplish so much. So location in life, positions in life means so much. It means so much. And so sometimes we don't want to be where we are. But I think it's good to think about it, but God puts you certain place in a certain position, in a certain location for a reason, for you to live and for you to be able to continue to do what He wants you to do. Not because you don't have values or you're not significant, but in fact, your position will make you less valued at the time. You carry so much. And I want to encourage you this morning or this afternoon, wherever you are, that God have you in that position for a reason. And keep praising. And He probably don't want you to be a placenta, He wants you to be a figure that will be given birth to, that will be celebrated, that will live on and do so many great things. That's the short inspiration I have this morning, and that kind of crying out to the justice of God in my mind that, when we say, in 1 John 1:9, he said, if you confess your sin, I'm faithful and just to forgive you and cleanse you from all unrighteousness. Keep listening to God's justice. Like, no matter what you have done, once you place yourself in that position of confessing your sins and coming back to Him, He cleanses from all. The justice of God is completely different. I think it has to do with position, where you are positioned, where you are. It means so much. So, because in Isaiah chapter 1, verse 8, come. You have to come to this position, to this place. There's reason to get. No matter how black your sin is, I will make it white as a snow. No matter how dark it is, I will make it white like snow. So position. I want to encourage you to position yourself in whatever position you find yourself. I want you to be invited to know why God has placed you in that position. Because He probably wants to do something with you. With all the values, with all the great things you have deposited, the position will be so much. If you are not positioned well, if you are in the wrong position, you'll probably be a church. You'll probably be thrown away. And you remain into the world. So remain in that position God wants you to be. And you definitely be able to impart your word and be more beauty, the child that He wants this generation. God bless you, and hope to see you again. Join us tomorrow. We're going to